Hey everybody, welcome to the church building tonight. Hope you're doing well. We are continuing our vast journey through the book of Numbers. And I think we are getting close to the end, actually. Maybe 15 more chapters, I think. Definitely within reach. An intimidating book for sure, but I'm really enjoying how it's progressed to more of a narrative rather than like a rule book. But did a little research. I don't like over researching. I'm trying to approach the Bible just kind of raw and just read it as is without any outside sources influencing. Especially with these books, I've never read the book of Numbers, at least this far. This is as far as I've gotten for sure. But I did look up Balaam, and Balaam, like I was trying to grasp last time, he was not among the Israelites, yet he was a prophet of God. How did that happen? I don't know. Kind of weird. So we're going to be talking a little bit more about Balaam, it looks like, in chapter 23. We're going to read through probably chapter 26, I think. All right, let's dive in back to the book of Numbers, or as I like to call it, who's going to get it now? Who's going to get in trouble now? Who messed up? Who's going to get the plague? Must have been hard. It just must have been a hard time. You leave Egypt. It's exciting. Then you're in the desert. You're wondering where you're going to go. What's up with these leaders? All these sacrifices, new rules. There's plagues busting out, leprosy. I can understand the complaining. I've often heard a lot of people complain about the complainers in these in Exodus and Numbers, but I feel it, man. It's tough. Chapter 23. Then Balaam said to Balak, "Build me 7 altars here, and prepare 7 bulls and 7 rams for me." Balak did as Balaam had said, and Balak and Balaam offered a bull and a ram on each altar. Then Balaam said to Balak, "Stay here beside your burnt offerings while I go inside. Perhaps the Lord will come to meet me. Whatever he shows me, I will tell you." And he went to a bare height. I don't know what that means. Then God met Balaam, and Balaam said to him, "I have arranged the 7 altars and have offered a bull and a ram on each altar." The Lord put a word in Balaam's mouth and said, "Return to Balak. This is what you must say." So he returned to Balak, who was standing beside his burnt offerings with all the officials of Moab. Then Balaam uttered his oracle, saying, "Balak has brought me from Aram, the king of Moab, from the eastern mountains. Come, curse Jacob for me. Come, denounce Israel. How can I curse whom God has not cursed? How can I denounce those whom the Lord has not denounced? For from the top of the crags I see him, from the hills I behold him. Here is a people living alone and not reckoning itself among the nations. Who can count the dust of Jacob, or number the dust cloud of Israel? Let me die the death of the upright, and let my end be like his." Verse 11. Then Balak said to Balaam, "What have you done to me? I brought you to curse my enemies, but now you have done nothing but bless them." He answered, "Must I not take care to say what the Lord puts into my mouth?" So Balak said to him, "Come with me to another place from which you may see them. You shall see only a part of them, and shall not see them all. Then curse them for me from there." So he took him to the field of Zophim, to the top of Pisgah. He built 7 altars and offered a bull and a ram on each altar. Balaam said to Balak, "Stand here beside your burnt offerings while I meet the Lord over there." The Lord met Balaam, put a word into his mouth, and said, "Return to Balak, and this is what you shall say." When he came to him, he was standing beside his burnt offerings with the officials of Moab. Balak said to him, "What has the Lord said?" Then Balaam uttered his oracle, saying, Rise, Balak, and hear. Listen to me, O son of Zippor. God is not a human being, that he should lie, or a mortal, that he should change his mind. I pause at that statement because didn't God change his mind like 3 times in the last, I don't know, in the last few chapters he changed his mind. Has he promised, and will he not do it? Has he spoken, and will he not fulfill it? See, I received a command to bless. He has blessed, and I cannot revoke it. He has not beheld misfortune in Jacob, nor has he seen trouble in Israel. The Lord their God is with them, acclaimed as a king among them. God who brings them out of Egypt is like the horns of a wild ox for them. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, no divination against Israel. Now it shall be said of Jacob and Israel, see what God has done. Look, a people rising up like a lioness and rousing itself like a lion. It does not lie down until it has eaten the prey and drunk the blood of the slain. Verse 25. Then Balak said to Balaam, do not curse them at all and do not bless them at all. But Balaam answered Balak, did I not tell you whatever the Lord says, that is what I must do? So Balak said to Balaam, come now, I will take you to another place. Perhaps it will please God that you may curse them for me from there. Okay, so Balak took Balaam to the top of Peor, which overlooks the wasteland. Balaam said to Balak, build me 7 altars here, and prepare 7 bulls and 7 rams for me. So Balak did as Balaam had said, and offered a bull and a ram on each altar. Chapter 24. Milk break. Well, Balaam is holding firm so far. Will he give in to Balak? Will he curse the Israelites? Let's find out. Chapter 24. Now Balaam saw that it pleased the Lord to bless Israel, so he did not go, as at other times, to look for omens, but set his face toward the wilderness. Balaam looked up and saw Israel camping tribe by tribe. Then the Spirit of God came upon him, and he uttered his oracle, saying, the oracle of Balaam, son of Beor, the oracle of the man whose eye is clear, the oracle of one who hears the words of God, who sees the vision of the Almighty, who falls down, but with eyes uncovered. How fair are your tents, O Jacob, your encampments, O Israel, like palm groves that stretch far away, like gardens beside a river, like aloes that the Lord has planted, like cedar trees beside the waters. Water shall flow from his buckets, and his seed shall have abundant water. His king shall be higher than Agag, and his kingdom shall be exalted. God who brings him out of Egypt is like the horns of a wild ox for him. He shall devour the nations that are his foes and break their bones. He shall strike with his arrows. He crouched, he lay down like a lion, and like a lioness, who will rouse him up? Blessed is everyone who blesses you, and cursed is everyone who curses you. Verse 10, then Balak's anger was kindled against Balaam, and he struck his hands together. Balak said to Balaam, I summoned you to curse my enemies, but instead you have blessed them these 3 times. Now be off with you. Go home. I said I will reward you richly, but the Lord has denied you any reward. And Balaam said to Balak, did I not tell your messengers whom you sent to me, if Balak should give me his house full of silver and gold, I would not be able to go beyond the word of the Lord, to do either good or bad of my own will. What the Lord says, that is what I will say. So now I'm going to my people. Let me advise you what this people will do to your people in days to come. Verse 15, so he uttered his oracle, saying, the oracle of Balaam, son of Beor, the oracle of the man whose eye is clear, the oracle of the one who hears the words of God and knows the knowledge of the Most High, who sees the vision of the Almighty, who falls down but with his eyes uncovered. I see him, but not now. I behold him, but not near. A star shall come out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel. It shall crush the borderlands of Moab and the territory of all the Shethites. Edom will become a possession, Seir a possession of its enemies, while Israel does valiantly. One out of Jacob shall rule and destroy the survivors of Ur. Then he looked on Amalek and uttered his oracle, saying, First among the nations was Amalek, but its end is to perish forever. Verse 21. Then he looked at the Kenite and uttered his oracle, saying, Enduring is your dwelling place, and your nest is set in the rock, yet Cain is destined for burning. How long shall Asher take you away captive? Again he uttered his oracle, saying, Alas, who shall live when God does this? But ships shall come from Kittim, and shall afflict Asher and Eber, and he shall perish forever. Then Balaam got up and went back to his place, and Balak also went his way. Chapter 25. While Israel was staying at Shittim, the people began to have sexual relations with the women of Moab. These invited the people to the sacrifices of their gods, and the people ate and bowed down to their gods. Thus Israel yoked itself to the Baal of Peor, and the Lord's anger was kindled against Israel. The Lord said to Moses, Take all the chiefs of the people and impale them in the sun before the Lord. God saying this? The Lord said to Moses, Take all the chiefs, of the people and impale them in the sun before the Lord, in order that the fierce anger of the Lord may turn away from Israel. And Moses said to the judges of Israel, Each of you shall kill any of your people who have yoked themselves to the Baal of Peor. Verse 6. Just then one of the Israelites came and brought a Midianite woman into his family in the sight of Moses and in the sight of the whole congregation of the Israelites, while they were weeping at the entrance of the tent of meeting. When Phinehas, son of Eleazar, son of Aaron the priest, saw it, he got up and left the congregation. Taking a spear in his hand, he went after the Israelite man into the tent and pierced the two of them, the Israelite and the woman, through the belly. So the plague was stopped among the people of Israel. Nevertheless, those that died by the plague were 24,000. Got him. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Phinehas, son of Eleazar, son of Aaron the priest, has turned back my wrath from the Israelites by manifesting such zeal among them on my behalf, that in my jealousy I did not consume the Israelites. Therefore say, I hereby grant him my covenant of peace. It shall be for him and for his descendants after him a covenant of perpetual priesthood, because he was zealous for God, for his God, and made atonement for the Israelites. How about that Phinehas? Stepping up, spearing people. Verse 14, the name of the slain Israelite man who was killed with the Midianite woman was Zimri, son of Salu, head of an ancestral house belonging to the Simeonites. The name of the Midianite woman who was killed was Cosbi, daughter of Zur, who was the head of a clan, an ancestral house in Midian. The Lord said to Moses, Harass the Midianites and defeat them, for they have harassed you by the trickery with which they deceived you in the affair of Peor, and in the affair of Cosbi, the daughter of a leader of Midian, their sister. She was killed on the day of the plague that resulted from Peor. Wow. Chapter 26, probably our final chapter of today. After the plague, the Lord said to Moses and Eleazar, son of Aaron the priest, Take a census of the whole congregation of the Israelites from 20 years old and upward, by their ancestral houses, every one in Israel able to go to war. Moses and Eleazar the priest spoke with them in the plains of Moab by the Jordan opposite Jericho, saying, "Take a census of the people from 20 years old and upward, as the Lord commanded Moses." The Israelites who came out of the land of Egypt were... Okay. Verse 5, Reuben, the firstborn of Israel. The descendants of Reuben, of Hanok, the clan of the Hanokites, of Palu, the clan of the Paluites, of Hezron, the clan of the Hezronites, of Carmi, the clan of the Carmites. These are the clans of the Reubenites. The number of those enrolled was 43,730. And the descendants of Palu, Eliab. The descendants of Eliab, Nemuel, Dathan, and Abiram. These are the same Dathan and Abiram chosen from the congregation who rebelled against Moses and Aaron in the company of Korah, when they rebelled against the Lord, and the earth opened its mouth and swallowed them up along with Korah. When that company died, when the fire devoured 250 men, and they became a warning. Notwithstanding, the sons of Korah did not die. The descendants of Simeon by their clans, of Nemuel, the clan of Nemuelites, of Jamin, the clan of the Jaminites, of Jachin, the clan of the Jachinites, of Zerah, the clan of the Zerahites, of Shaul, the clan of the Shaulites. These are the clans of the Simeonites, 22,200. The children of Gad by their clans, of Zephon, the clan of the Zephonites, of Haggai, the clan of the Haggites, of Shuni, the clan of the Shunites, of Ozni, the clan of the Oznites, of Eri, the clan of the Erites, of Arad, the clan of the Aradites, of Areli, the clan of the Arelites. These are the clans of the Gadites. The number of those enrolled was 40,500. The sons of Judah, and Onan. And Onan died in the land of Canaan. The descendants of Judah by their clans were of Shelah, the clan of the Shelanites, of Perez, the clan of the Perizzites, of Zerah, the clan of the Zerahites. The descendants of Perez were of Hezron, the clan of the Hezronites, of Hamul, the clan of the Hamulites. These are the clans of Judah. The number of those enrolled was 76,500. The descendants of Issachar by their clans, of Tola, the clan of the Tolaites, of Puvah, the clan of the Punites, of Jashub, the clan of the Jashubites, of Shimron, the clan of the Shimronites. These are the clans of Issachar, 64,300 enrolled. The descendants of Zebulun by their clans, of Sered, the clan of the Seredites, of Elon, the clan of the Elonites, of Jaleel, the clan of the Jaleelites. These are the clans of the Zebulunites. The number of those enrolled was 60,500. Verse 28. The sons of Joseph by their clans, Manasseh and Ephraim, the descendants of Manasseh, of Machir, the clan of the Machirites. And Machir was the father of Gilead. Of Gilead, the clan of the Gileadites. These are the descendants of Gilead. Of Ezer, the clan of the Ezerites. Of Helek, the clan of the Helekites. And of Azriel, the clan of the Azrielites. And of Shechem, the clan of the Shechemites. And of Shemidah, the clan of the Shemidites. And of Hepher, the clan of the Hepherites. Now Zelophehad, son of Hepher, had no sons, but daughters. And the names of the daughters of Zelophehad were Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. These are the clans of Manasseh. The number of those enrolled was 52,700. We got a ways to go, don't we? Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh man, where was I? Where did I leave off? I didn't do Benjamin, Ephraim, Joseph. Okay, verse 35. These are the descendants of Ephraim according to their clans. Of Shuthelah, the clan of the Shuthelanites. Of Becher, the clan of the Becherites. Of Tahan, the clan of Tahanites. And these are the descendants of Shuthelah. Of Aaron, the clan of the Aaronites. These are the clans of the Ephraimites. The number of those enrolled was 32,500. These are the descendants of Joseph by their clans. The descendants of Benjamin by their clans. Of Bela, the clan of the Belaites. Of Ashbel, the clan of the Ashbelites. Of Ahiram, the clan of the Ahiramites. Of Shaphuphim, the clan of the Shaphumites. Of Hupham, the clan of the Huphamites. And the sons of Bela were Ard and Naaman. Of Ard, the clan of the Ardites. Of Naaman, the clan of the Naamites. These are the descendants of Benjamin by their clans. The number of those enrolled was 45,600. Verse 42. These are the descendants of Dan by their clans. Of Shaham, the clan of the Shuhamites. These are the clans of Dan by their clans. All the clans of the Shuhamites, 64,400 enrolled. The descendants of Asher by their families. Of Imnah, the clan of the Imnites. Of Ishvi, the clan of the Ishvites. Of Beriah, the clan of the Berites. Of the descendants of Beriah. Of Heber, the clan of the Heberites. Of Malchiel, the clan of the Malchielites. And the name of the daughter of Asher was Sarah. These are the clans of the Asherites. The number of those enrolled was 53,400. Verse 48, the descendants of Naphtali by their clans. Of Jasiel, the clan of the Jasielites. Of Guni, the clan of the Gunites. Of Jezer, the clan of the Jezerites. Of Shillem, the clan of the Shillemites. These are the Naphtalites by their clans. The number of those enrolled was 45,400. This was the number of the Israelites enrolled, 601,730. 601,730. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, to these the land shall be apportioned for inheritance according to the number of names. To a large tribe you shall give a large inheritance, and to a small tribe you shall give a small inheritance. Every tribe shall be given its inheritance according to its enrollment. But the land shall be apportioned by lot. According to the names of their ancestral tribes they shall inherit. Their inheritance shall be apportioned according to the lot between the larger and the smaller. This is the enrollment of the Levites by their clans. Of Gershon, the clan of the Gershonites. Of Kohath, the clan of the Kohathites. Of Merari, the clan of the Merarites. These are the clans of Levi. The clan of the Libnites. The clan of the Hebronites. The clan of the Malites. The clan of the Mushites. The clan of the Koharites. Now Kohath was the father of Amram. The name of Amram's wife was Jochebed, daughter of Levi, who was born to Levi in Egypt. And she bore to Amram Aaron, Moses, and their sister Miriam. To Aaron were born Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. But Nadab and Abihu died when they offered unholy fire before the Lord. The number of those enrolled was 23,000, every male 1 month old and upward, for they were not enrolled among the Israelites because there was no allotment given to them among the Israelites. These were those enrolled by Moses and Eleazar the priest, who enrolled the Israelites in the plains of Moab by the Jordan opposite Jericho. Among these there was not one of those enrolled by Moses and Aaron the priest, who had enrolled the Israelites in the wilderness of Sinai. For the Lord had said to them, they shall die in the wilderness. Not one of them was left, except Caleb, son of Jephunneh, and Joshua, son of Nun. And that concludes chapter 26, one of the more challenging reads. But Numbers is turning into quite an interesting book when it turns into a narrative, at least for me. I'm sure there's some excitement with the roll call and the census. I know that's important. The numbers are important. But it's not that important to me. I mean, I get the gist. Anyway, chapter 27 is coming up next time. Thanks for joining me. We're getting through it. Interesting stuff. Hope you're doing well. Keep up the good work. Do the right thing. See you next time.